Hi, my name is Amy Magyar, and I'm the owner of From Within Coaching. From Within Coaching is a coaching and strategy collaborative, and we have affiliates all across the country who are subject matter experts in their fields. And one of the things, though, that binds us all together is the fact that we are a strength-based organization, and we all are huge fans of CliftonStrengths, which was formerly called Clifton Strength Finders or Strength Finders. Um, and I think just to touch for a second, I'm here with Megan Flanagan, one of our affiliates, who's also a business strategist as well for female entrepreneurs as well as coaches. Meg, one of your strengths is something called restorative.
Yes, it is.
Now, we're not talking about restoring furniture, right? So we're not, although I'm sure I have seen you actually sand and paint and prime beautiful furniture. How would you define restorative to sort of somebody who maybe is not familiar with CliftonStrengths? How would you describe it to them?
In the simplest formula or simplest terms, adept at dealing and solving problems.
For those of you that do not know who Megan Flanagan is, I have known her for over 20 years. She has been a best friend, a partner, business and life, in terms of just being someone who was always able to bring something to you to be like, I don't know what to do with it. And I mean, sometimes chaos I would bring to you, because I knew no matter what, even if I couldn't see the answer, I knew you'd have the patience to look through the options. And that, to me, it isn't just about sort of being able to see what's happening and know how to solve it, but having the patience and not the judgment of the problem. And I think that that's what's so powerful for you as a coach, is that oftentimes people are bringing you, I don't know what to do with it. And the first thing you don't do is you don't judge it, because judging doesn't help you solve it, does it?
Nope. Absolutely not.
How do you, so a little bit about yourself in terms of the work that you do, share with the listeners a little bit more about how restorative shows up on a daily basis for you.
Well, I mean, there's the social media marketing, digital marketing side of my business, and then there's the coaching the female entrepreneurs. And on the marketing side, it could be like, oh, by the way, tomorrow we're having a global pandemic.
Right.
So how are we going to market a company that we've been going down the path of growth and, phenomenal strategies put in place, and just like forward trajectory, and just all the things are going well and happening.
Yeah.
And, I'm working with multiple companies in my organization, and it's just like, okay, like literally you have to sometimes pivot.
Yeah.
Sometimes the business can still go on because, oh, by the way, we were sort of planning for a recession because that's what we thought was coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
But certainly didn't expect this. So, we had backup strategies in place, as I always do, plan A, B, and C. But then when it comes to, the coaching side of working with female entrepreneurs, it could be anything, because it could be business, it could be family, it could be health, it could be so many different things that people can have, especially women, have thrown at them, because women have so many roles that they do, and it's, whether it's caring for their children or caring for their aging parents, and all the gamut of all the things that are happening.
Right.
The female entrepreneurs that just recently became breadwinners in their family.
Yeah.
The pandemic happens and their husbands get laid off, their kids are home from school, but they still have to work and be a teacher for 4 kids.
Right.
And, take care of everything else. So it's there's a lot going on. And at any moment, you've got to be really crystal clear about what the goal is, and then the steps that you can help them take to solve their problems.
And literally, so for you, if I look at CliftonStrengths, which is when you utilize a strength like restorative, it fuels you. You can't help but do it. I mean, you're constantly, when somebody's talking to you, you're constantly scanning for opportunities, right? Because often the solutions, they're opportunities. And that's what, I've loved about working with you is I can bring you, for lack of a better term, sort of a shit sandwich, and you're like, great, okay, so that's what we've been given. Let's figure out a way to zip it up, or make it not smell, or what, maybe a bad example, but just it's so interesting how you almost immediately are able to see options where I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to eat this thing. It's disgusting. And you're like already on it. So
yeah, we're not going to eat it. We're going to throw it away. And
see, I would have tried to eat it, and you were like, out.
Nope.
Oh my God. What a great example of restorative. Yes. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Megan. I thank you for being a part of From Within Coaching. I thank you for being a believer in strengths. I think probably the most important message that we can send to potentially the women that are listening, or men as well, is it's when you ask for help, it's a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness. And so that is what's so important. I'll let you have last words. Anything else that you want to say about restorative?
No, it's just, it's funny because it comes up in personal sides of my life as well as in work. And some of my best high school friends, which they have a nickname for me called MacGyver, because like that great TV show, I can figure out how to fix things very quickly before the bomb goes off.
Yes. Yeah. And we're so lucky. Our clients are lucky to have you. If you are if you are a business owner, you're thinking about becoming a business owner, you're a coach, thinking about becoming a coach, whatever it is, have an exploratory session with Megan. I have no doubt that your mind will be blown. And unlike me, who immediately had to figure out how to eat that shit sandwich, Megan's going to help you see you don't need to eat it, even if it's right in front of you. So thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks, Meg, for the time. I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
Okay.